so what we're looking at here is, I believe Ronnie shot this, one of our evening producers. It is grapple. So we got reports of sleet and hail, and I figured it was probably neither, but I understand the difference. Basically, grapple is when supercooled water droplets cling to a snowflake and make it unrecognizable, essentially.
And we knew that snowflakes would be a possibility floating around.
They're around,
Okay.
and I figured this is process of elimination too a little bit, Brian, because like it's too warm to be sleet, and there's no thunderstorms for it to be hail.
So this is helpful here, because when the discussion came up in the newsroom, you quickly said it's not sleet. I know it's not sleet.
Yeah, it's not cold enough for that, but I actually had Dana go and look at it because I was like, I think of grapple. Sometimes grapple can be really kind of messy looking, and that didn't look like that. But it is the only thing that it could be. Meanwhile, let's go to this camera and show you where we know that it's snow.
That is snow, straight up white snow.
Doesn't it just look cold?
Yes. And you see a little breeze now again, so that's adding to it.
Yeah, so this is, we're looking at Sugarloaf right now. We're looking down Sugarloaf, down Skyline. And we talked about the snow accumulation. I mean, it's hard to tell exactly how much snow they got. And I don't think their snow reporter starts yet, but looks like a few inches of accumulation. For the rest of us, the story today is that it's breezy again. Not as breezy as it was 2 days ago, but still northwest winds about 30 to 35 miles an hour. As I noted earlier, our highest wind gust has already occurred. So I think, for the vast majority of the state, things will just start to settle through the late afternoon into the evening. It doesn't mean, though, that it doesn't feel breezy out there. It will the rest of today. There's your showers. Again, a mixture of rain showers, snow showers, grapple apparently in the mix as well as these move down towards the coastline. Not much precipitation, but there is that isolated outside chance of a shower in and out of the really turbulent sky that we have, really fast-moving clouds. And that has to do with the upper level flow and the wind that came down on the surface as well. So the rest of today, winds just try to keep settling through the afternoon. They do better tonight. Tonight's pretty chilly. Even along the coastline, I think we'll get briefly into the upper 20s in a place like Portland or Wiscasset, and probably into Portsmouth, New Hampshire as well. Squarely in the 20s inland, with some spots, Rangeley, Berlin, perhaps getting into the teens by early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow we start with some sun. I don't think there's a ton of sun around on Friday. We'll call it partly cloudy, but you can see there's more clouds than sun by the afternoon. Temperatures are cool in the 40s. And then some showers start working their way in here on Friday night. This has sped up, which is going to be good news for us on Saturday. Maybe not as good news for us on Friday as the showers start working their way in here along the coastline around 9 o'clock at night, and there's some snow across northern Maine. But because it's faster, that means by the early morning hours, we've pretty much cleared it out. And I think Saturday's a sneaky nice day. Upper 50s, some low 60s, I think possible over southern and western Maine on Saturday. And you start to, you should savor these days this time of the year, right, as you see snow falling in the mountains and whatnot. Not quite as nice on Sunday. Clouds increase rapidly there, and then our next storm comes in. Looks like on Sunday evening, but I'm saying evening because our sunset's so early. It's right after sunset. We start to see some chilly rain and, again, some mountain and northern Maine snow. I continue to feel like our pattern is very amped going into next week, and so we'll see how that plays out next week, but I bet it plays out with some storms. So the weekend, again, so we got that shower on Saturday morning. I'm tempted to take that out this afternoon because I think the way it's going to play for us, anybody who gets up after 5 a.m., I think it's going to play as dry. So, and if you get up before then, that's kind of on you. It's kind of, this is a choice you've made. I think Saturday looks better, which I really like. That's the upside of that Friday front moving.
Yeah, huge help there.
A little bit faster. Do it overnight instead.
For some reason, it's more enjoyable when Saturday is better as opposed to.
I agree with you.
Start the weekend strong, feeling good.
I'd love to have both, but if I have to choose one,
Saturday.
Yeah.
All right, Keith, thanks so much.